Hello and welcome to another video. Today I made a family tree for Queen Mary of Scots. If you don't know who that is, just Google and we'll be starting. So this is the family tree of Queen Mary the First of Scotland, better known as Mary Queen of Scots. This is her right over here, Mary the First of England, of Scotland. She was born December 8th, 1542 and died February 8th, 1587 at the age of 44. She was executed, but I'm not gonna say too much. Her parents were James V of Scotland and Mary of Guise. James was born April 10th, 1512 and died December 14th, 1542. And that was 6 days after Mary was born, so she became Queen of Scotland at the age of 6 days old. Mary was born November 22nd, 1515 and died June 11th, 1560 at the age of 44. James died at the age of 30. Uh, Mary's paternal grandparents were James IV of Scotland and Margaret Tudor. James was born March 17th, 1473 and died September 9th, 1513 at the age of 40. And his son James became King of Scotland at the age of 1. He was 1 year old when he became king. And Margaret was born November 29th, 1489 and died October 18th, 1541 at the age of 51. And I am also born November 29th, so we share a birthday. So Mary's maternal grandparents were Claude, Duke of Guise, and Antoinette of Bourbon. Claude was born October 20th, 1496, and died April 11th, 1550 at the age of 53. And Antoinette was born December 25th, 1494 and died January 22nd, 1583 at the age of 88, which was really rare at the time because it was the 1500s. So that was like nearly impossible. That's like living to 110 today, and maybe even more. And so Antoinette even almost outlived Mary, because Mary died in 1587, and Antoinette died in 1583. So just before she died, like 4 years, and she outlived all of the other grandparents. And she actually died. Mary's maternal grandmother, Antoinette, died 70 years after her paternal grandfather, James IV of Scotland. She died 70 years after him, and that's like really impressive. So, congratulations, congratulations, Antoinette. And so Mary had two older brothers, James and Robert. James, Duke of Rothesay, was born May 22nd, 1540 and died April 21st, 1541 at the age of 10 months. And Robert, Duke of Albany, was born in 1541 and died in April of that year. And he was between, either he died on the same day or he was he died between 0 days and 3 months old. So, and Mary also had half siblings, which were her father's children from a previous marriage. There was James Stuart, born 1530 and died 1571 at the age of 40 or 41. Twins, James Stuart, the first Earl of Moray, and John Stuart. James was born in 1531 and died January 23rd, 1570 at the age of 38 or 39. And John was born 1531. They're both born 1531, but John died in 1563 at the age of 31 or 32. And after them there was another pair of twins, Jean and Robert Stewart, both born 1533. Jean died January 7th, 1588, and Robert died February 4th, 1593. Jean was 54 or 55, and Robert was 59 or 60. Mary was married 3 times. First, she married the 14-year-old Francis II of France. When they were married, he was 14, she was 15. Francis was born January 19th, 1544, and died December 5th, 1560 at the age of 16. He was the King of France, and Mary was the Queen Consort of France. Mary Mary was widowed when she was only 18 years old, which at the time, I think you're not even adult yet. Today you become adult at 18, but back then it was different, probably. And even more different in the royal family, you became a legal adult at 12 years old, I think, at the time. So, after Francis died, Mary married Henry Stuart, Lord Darnley. He was born 1546 and died February 10th, 1567, at the age of 20 or 21. He was actually executed. And so both Francis and Henry were younger than Mary. She outlived both of them. And with Henry, Mary had a son named James. He became King James the Sixth of Scotland just over a year after he was born, because his father, actually less than a year, his father died when he was a few months old. So James was born June 19th, 1566. Henry died in February of the next year. James was later known as James the Sixth and First. James the Sixth of Scotland and First of England after Queen Elizabeth the First died, and James died on March 27th, 1625, at the age of 58. And no, he was not executed. He had some health issues. Like, I think he died from kidney failure or something like that, or pneumonia, or smallpox, tuberculosis, and tuberculosis. I don't know exactly what he died from, but after Henry was executed, um, wait, actually, no. It wasn't after his father. Mary was the Queen of Scotland, and she was forced to give to abdicate, and that's why her son became king. Now I get it. So he became king when he was 1 year old, not less than a year old. And after Henry was executed, Mary married James Hepburn, 4th Earl of Bothwell, who was older than her, luckily. He was born 1534 and died April 14th, 1578, at the age of 43 or 44. And so Mary outlived all of her husbands, both of her younger husbands. Like, wow. And even though she was 44 years old only when she was executed. So that's the whole family tree of Queen Mary of Scots. And let me know in the comments whose family tree you'd like to see in the future. And I'd be really happy to hear it from you guys. And so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow, exactly 24 hours at 11 a.m. Bye bye.